Hi everyone, so NVIDIA stock, it's been on a trip to the moon this month after surging to record highs. How high can it go? This is what I'm going to attempt to predict in today's NVIDIA stock price analysis for December 2021. For anyone new to the channel, my name is Connor and I'm the Senior Market Analyst at the global brokerage company Zenfinex, providing to you these daily videos on market analysis and educational content. I'm going to cover the basics of NVIDIA stock for those who do not know where to start. Also explain the recent bull run we've been on and whether we can continue in this fashion throughout December. Enjoy. So then, an overview of NVIDIA first. Their website explains how they pioneered accelerated computing to tackle challenges that really ordinary computers cannot do. They actually claim, they say, we make computers for the Da Vincis and the Einsteins of our time so they can see and create the future. Already quite confusing, especially when I first read it for the normal person, but they made video games more realistic with pioneered graphics. Now, as per their website, they reinvent themselves every year, which is real testimony to their innovation. They have their fingers in many different pies, and recently the stock price has surged to as high as $345 per share this month. At the beginning of October, the share price was just under $200 per share, so it's risen significantly. But why? So it would be hard to go through all of the exciting and innovative ways they're releasing their products, but I will go through a few of the main ones that are driving the price. NVIDIA are going to supply the chip that acts as the brain for the new Nio ET7. This is a highly autonomous electric vehicle arriving in Q1 of 2022. Yes, we're in a world now where cars are actually beginning to drive themselves, so we better get used to that. They're also supplying Amazon Web Services with chips for data centers, and we know how big Amazon are as well. NVIDIA chips are also being used in Bitcoin mining. Another reason to be excited by this company, and all of these factors have contributed to NVIDIA smashing Q3 earnings as they jumped 61% in Q3 and sales surged by 50%. This was also helped with a chip shortage, which is expected to continue into 2022 as well, and should keep the price higher for December. Now, with that being said, obviously the forecast for 2021, I'd just like to say the only thing that may slow the growth down slightly is NVIDIA are at the moment struggling to close out their $40 billion takeover of the company ARM, and ARM's technology is central to smartphone chips, and a move higher may have already been priced in off the back of them completing this deal, so just be aware there. But as a whole, this stock is really fundamentally a strong buy, and if I was in a buy trade, I would certainly be holding this stock for the rest of 2021, i.e. for December. I'm going to move on the chart to see if I can find a buying opportunity, see if I can get into the market myself for December. On the chart for NVIDIA, and look at the surge that we've had from the beginning. This is from October, as I said, we're trading under 200, and we've just literally skyrocketed, really due to those smashing those Q3 earnings. And we can see that we actually reached as high as this 346 level, which obviously is going to be my take profit because I am fundamentally bullish for this market. Maybe we've seen the high of the year up at around 346, but I'll dive into the charts in a bit more detail. I was just looking at the RSI indicator, haven't used it in some of my previous videos, but it's quite significant to use today. Just look how overbought this market was, but as you can see, the market actually went up, but the RSI went down. So there's some RSI divergence here. We're seeing some more bullish signs in this market as well. If I zoom right into the price action at the moment, let's get rid of that. Hi guys, thank you for listening to this video. Just really quickly wanted to touch on a really exciting offer we have on the website. It's a limited time offer, and if you head over to zenfinex.co.uk, you will see the offer in front of you straight away, and this is that you can trade Forex on a standard account with raw spread plus zero commission. And now Zenfinex is also an FCA and no dealing desk execution broker. If you are interested in this offer, you can get in touch with the team by clicking learn more, or you can simply go to open an account where you can start the application process. Now, I'm looking at where the liquidity is. Obviously we have liquidity above these highs, but that's my take profit level, so I'm not actually interested in any selling at the moment, but I'm interested in what's going on just here. So if I mark that as sell side liquidity, there we go. Let's get it on the other side. There we are, sell side liquidity. So if anyone was buying this market, probably classic FOMO if people were buying it up at around this level here. Obviously you'd still just be about in profit, but it's becoming a bit more choppy and it's not becoming as clear. And you can see that probably stop losses will be just sat below here. And what I find significant about this level is we do have this price inefficiency that we have here, which is a factor that I've used many times before, FVG. So we have a gap in the market which needs to be filled. We also have another one here, a bit smaller. FVG here. Oh. There we go. So we have two fair value gaps here. We have liquidity also sat below. So I'd like to see a situation where we run through, we also fill this liquidity, and potentially we wick into this low here. Now, you have to bear in mind that potentially the market could go and fill all of this inefficiency and maybe go and test the 50 moving average. Because I'm so bullish on this market, I'm hoping that the price just comes in and just wicks and just takes some of this liquidity here before we get our run higher up towards that 346 level, which if I'm honest, a level that maybe won't be reached for December. It might be, but I think realistically I'll be looking at something at the year end at around 330. I'd like the close to be above 300 would be great. If I move on to the 4-hour chart, as you can see, this situation that I played out is still valid. We can delete that fair value gap. We just focus on this one here. If I zoom back out a little bit more, you can see this nice clean order block that we have here. And I'll explain why it's an order block in a second. So you can see that the market from this level actually went up and broke this structure high from this. This is the last piece of bullish pressure before we had that bearish pressure, before we had that bullish impulse and broke this structure high here. So this is our order block level. Obviously we have liquidity sitting below. So my situation would be that the market comes in and wicks below, surges higher, even if it's just a little bit higher, and then it will leave behind an order block which is probably sitting, if I get rid of that one. So market comes in, wicks below, takes liquidity, surges higher, comes back down to test an order block which is left behind here, which would be left behind, and then that's where I'm going to get my buying opportunity from. I hope that makes sense, and I'll just explain it again. So market comes in lower, takes liquidity on the sell side, which is a sign that the market wants to go higher, wicks into this level, pushes higher up on the chart. And then we have, on the retrace, when we have that bullish impulse from here, there will be an order block that's left behind. Potentially, we may get this on the hour chart, which will be a bit clearer. For anyone who who's a bit more impatient in the market, you could put a small buy-in entry here on this order block straight away. Maybe with a stop loss just below. And if you want to target the highs up at 346, you're looking around a 3.3 hour trade. Or if you want to target my 2021 close around 330, it's around a 2.2 hour trade. So I'm probably going to put 0.5% risk on a trade like that. But my main trade is going to be that situation where we grab liquidity on the sell side, move higher, and then start trading from the order block that's left behind there. I hope that makes sense for everyone. I hope everyone's had an insight into what NVIDIA is all about. Really like this stock. I think there's still some great value, and I really like what they're doing as a company as well. Make sure you've liked and subscribed to the channel. As always, give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Hope everyone has a great trading day. Also drop your comments in on the comments section as well. I'll be happy to hear your opinions on NVIDIA. You might know something I don't. That's it for today's forecast, and take care.